First of all, I think we ought to recognize the outstanding service of Justice Kennedy over 3 decades in the Supreme Court. I had an opportunity to vote for him, I believe, in the year of '86, and we want to compliment him and wish him the best, and I'm sure he's going to serve the judiciary still in some capacity, even though he's off the Supreme Court now, but he's an outstanding person of intellect and a hardworking person, and he's written a lot of outstanding opinions.
You shouldn't do this before Election Day.
I would expect that we would have somebody that would have great respect for the rule of law, great respect for stare decisis. We would have somebody that's going to have judicial temperament, that would leave his own personal views out of it and move on from that point.
Before Election Day, do you expect any support at all from
I think I expressed that by the president was elected with a supposition that he would appoint a certain type of person to the Supreme Court. He's been very clear on it, and I would expect him to keep by what he promised the electorate before he was elected. I wouldn't do anything in anticipation of it because I would have been doing it. I think that it's very clear when certain, you might fill certain vacancies and when you won't. One is the Biden rule, and the other one is what do we have precedent for?
Sure.
We got plenty of precedent that people are appointed during a midterm election year. For the last 12 months, and I would have been doing a lot 12 months ago. I want a justice that's going to be very independent of any personal views that they have on anything, and are going to respect the Constitution and the rule of law and things of that nature.
How did you find out? And when do you expect
what we're talking about is people that are going to look at the facts of the case and apply the law and the Constitution of those facts.
Thank you so much.
First, I am not at all surprised by this decision. If you look at Justice Kennedy over the last few months, and he's such a skilled and thoughtful writer, his decisions, you see this reflected, for example, in the gerrymander opinion, don't seem to show the same sort of passion and verve that you've seen in his past work. So I really sensed, a bit of resignation, and I'm not at all surprised. I do feel very strongly that it is important for the president to move away from this process that seems to focus more on getting an ideological trophy and instead focus on naming an individual who will embody the best of past justices, a sense of fairness and an awareness of American values.